Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your Ice Dragon, RayronVR. And today we are finally getting to the install of the Keep Alive for this Bunami installed 844 from Atherin Genesis. I've had this for about a month and I've been wanting to get this upgraded for a while now. Unfortunately, we had the summer train show. I've been busy IRL and could finally get to this. So let's go ahead and get this guy installed. So some things I've noticed about the Bunami running this on an easy DCC layout control at my local club, being Samara. When this thing finds a dirty spot or a non-isolated frog, especially the more larger turnouts, especially on curved turnouts as well, this thing will stall really bad, meaning it'll stop on the frog and it'll lose Bluetooth connectivity to your phone. And if you lost, it's the same feeling like if you lose internet, you have to wait for the circle of death to try to reconnect to the wireless router. This has the same effect. It takes some time to reconnect and get things going. So kind of a little bit of advice: if you do invest into Bunamis, this is pretty much required that you got to have a Keep Alive system. So I'm going to try it, make sure that solves all of my problems when it comes to the stalling and having to resync with the Bluetooth, resync with the app, and hopefully we'll be on our way. So with that, let's go ahead and get this install going. We'll go ahead and disconnect the main engine here and get that out of the way. All right. But other than the stall issues, now you guys saw this engine runs perfectly fine on Digitrack. So again, it is layout dependent, it is turnout base dependent. I always recommend, if you do turnouts, to make sure you just have your frogs powered. I think it will save you a lot of headaches in the future, especially if you're going to invest in Bunamis. So either have your turnouts powered, make sure your tracks are clean, so that we can get the best performance. So my 844 one's perfectly fine here at home with the Digitracks and keeping tracks clean and having my frogs good to go. But yeah, it's interesting. So anyways, I'm going to put the Keep Alive in so that way we know we have a little bit more peace of mind when it comes to the Bunami here. So let's go ahead and take this off here. So hopefully this is the last time I have to open up this tender, because I tell you what, this tender is a pain to open up each and every time. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Let me grab my cradle here, so I don't lose pieces. Put that over there. Okay, I think there's a screw up here that I need to find. Yep. Okay. Take the coupler box off again. Feels like deja vu. Okay. Now we gotta get these little screws off, which is always interesting. I feel like I strip these every time I touch them. Alright, I'm trying to remember if there's any other screws here. I think there was one. Again, you would think I'll be an expert at this, but not currently. Should take out. Oh, yeah, we got that one screw right there, too. Okay. Nope, yeah, we gotta take these out. we go. And this should slide off, hopefully. Oh, that's right. This comes out. This comes out. Yeah. So we can pop this side off. There we go. Now this whole thing should slide. There we go. There we go. All right, so there's our guts again. All right, so now the tricky thing is I need to remember on this Bunami. Keep alive is going to go back here, but I can't remember exactly where. So we'll have to bring out the instructions to remind myself exactly where those things are. I'm going to move some of this though, because I don't need these pieces right now. Looks like I need to put this piece back on real quick so I don't lose it. There we go. Alright, now I can move this aside. Okay, back into the guts. So I need to look at the instructions for this keep alive that we got to put in here and see where. I see two plugs here that we got to kind of mess with. Back here. Oh, actually, I think I find. Let's see, that looks like it's going. Yeah, let me look at the instructions real quick to see which side I need to do. Okay, so we got our instructions here. Okay, so it looks like the current keeper is the bottom section here. Let's see here. Brown, yep. So it looks like our current keeper are these two wires right here. Well, maybe not. See, that's weird because I think the purple are for the speakers. Let me go ahead and take some of this tape off real quick. Okay. Okay, now we can see this side a little bit better. Alright, so yeah, it looks like the speakers are in that plug, so it's weird from the diagram. Yes, this is actually inverted, which is interesting. Because clearly, we got the pins on the left here. Let's show you guys on this side. So there's the pins on that side. There's the 4-pin right there and a 2-pin. The 4-pin's actually on the bottom here. And the 2 pins are actually on the top. Oh well. Let's take a look and let's get some of this casing off here. If I can find the 2. Now this is gonna be the fun part. Is peeling this back. Man, this shrink wrap is definitely tight. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there's our keep alive. But but I've got to be extremely careful because I don't want to hit the pins that are in there. Okay. Let's take a look at this here. Wow, that's so close. But yeah, so we got, there's the 4 pins there, and there's the 2 pins for the keep alive. Alright, so let's see if we can get lucky and be able to plug this directly into that Bunami there. See if we can get the bag open. Okay, let's get this out, get this out. It's pretty cool that they offered some shrink wrap. I'm going to save this. Put this into my little tote of DCC goodies. There you go. Okay, so there is an orientation to this. So you kind of see the 2-pin high there. And a 2-pin high is going to be on my left-hand side, so I want to orient this to the left. And plug it in. Awesome, we got firm connection there. What I don't like though... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got a firm connection to the keep alive. Okay, sweet. Just like that. So now we can start wrapping this up again. Okay, so now we got the keep alive. So I think for now, oops, I got all this extra wire here. Let's get that under control. I think for now what I would like to do, see if I can get this under control. I don't think that's going to affect anything. So if we can, I'll do some double-sided sticky tape here. Come on. Put it on this side. Put it on this side. Okay. Let's see, do I have... Where's that tape? Okay, I guess I'll just go roll with this. Okay. Tape this all down. And hopefully we'll be good to go. Almost want to put some more tape probably on this side just to hold it down a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Grabbing that double-sided sticky tape. See if we can get this to stay in place for us. There we go. So now that'll stay in place. Alright, and our Keep Alive is installed. Looks like the pins are still good to go. Oh, one thing I did notice. Make sure that side is all the way in. Okay, let's go ahead and start reassembling this tender. Hopefully, for the last time. And I'm definitely knocking on wood. And let's see, I should probably just look through this real quick here. Yep, connect the board. That's for that one. Current keeper. Yeah, these are different decoders though. We want to follow the Bunami decoder, which again was this one, and that was the current keeper for that one. So it's just plug and play. And we are good to go. Cool. Always helps to keep the instructions and read said instructions. Because then you don't, blow something out but get smoke. Clean up the area a little bit so we can start reconstruction. Come on, there we go. Okay, so let's bring our shell back over. And cross fingers so we can get on the first try here. And probably not. Oh, wait a minute, there we go. Almost had it. There we go. Beautiful. Everything is lining up, which is what we want. Alright, let me grab the cradle and start putting this bad boy back together. Okay. Okay, grab this screw. Oops, and I forgot to put the front and backs on. Okay, let's put this guy back up on here. These little rails. Okay. Let's grab this guy, put him back. Finicky little thing. There we go. Okay, get that back up, get that back up. Okay. Both sides are looking good. Alright, let's put these screws back in. Let's see here. I think those two. This is the one I want first. Yep. Okay. sometimes it helps to have a tool magnetized, especially when it comes to these little screws. Okay, put the coupler back in. Is that right? Is that upside down? Oh, that's right. These boxes can be a little finicky. Okay. Yep. Let's get this more upright. Trying to line 4 things at once. Always interesting. The other thing I don't quite understand, why have different screws with different requirements? Like that's a plus, that's a minus, Phillips common. Like, can you just keep it all the same? Okay, over tighten that. Still over tighten. Come on. Why is this not seating right? Interesting. So you're gonna give me problems today, huh? I'm pretty sure that's backwards. Hang on. Let's rotate this 180. Yeah, that feels better. There we go. Much better. Okay. Okay, so now we just have the top to finish. Okay, get back here, you. Does that one belong? This one probably belongs over here. Yep. Wasn't feeling right. Sometimes you just gotta go with that gut feeling. It's like, okay, this is not feeling seating right. Yeah, it feels better. Okay, put this back on. Put this guy back on. All right. So that is our tender back together. Now, the big thing about this is that I have tested this on my layout and it ran just fine without a keep alive. So I'm not going to run this again just because I know it runs. And so we're going to wait until we put it back onto the Samurai layout to see if it made any difference. And, you know, I'll report back either on a live stream or something to let you know that it actually ran, or when I do my next DCC install. So, but with that, guys, hopefully you learned something. And with that, see you on the next video. Alright guys, so just kidding on ending the video, because stupid me realized that I can still test this on this layout. Don't necessarily have to go to Samurai. So I decided to leave this in just because, you know, I make mistakes too and not thinking. Really, you know, a lot of you probably thought, hey Rayron, you idiot, you can just lift the engine up to see if the keep alive still runs. And you would be correct. So let's go ahead and test that theory out. So I'm going to do a quick run by. I do need to move my 4018 big bore in order to get the 844 going. So it gets you a little bit of a run by of this engine. And let's just go from there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's grab 4018. Okay. Let's get our 844 with us. So I need to actually get the Bunami, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, so I finally have the Bunami app installed on this. Now what's kind of cool about this, I need to move the camera a little bit and get this into focus. Okay, so what's cool is that I have this connected via kind of Wi-Fi to the LNWI for engine driver, so I can control the big boy from here. So there's the horn to the big boy. Press the Bunami app, and I can also control it via Bunami as well. So kind of cool little thing you can do there. Perfect. So I can control both engine driver and Bunami, but you just gotta switch between the two apps, which I found pretty cool. So with that, let's go ahead and test our main event, which is if I pull this off the track, will it still be good to go here? So I'm gonna kind of put that right there and lift this off the track. Yes. So the keep alive is working. I can hear the steam. You can probably still hear it. That is off the track. That is off the track, and the keep alive is going strong. Look at that. There we go. So it lasted about a good 10 seconds, so that is not bad for a keep alive. And we have this disconnected. So that's exactly what I want. So the keep alive does officially work, and so we are good to go to get through, you know, the dusty parts on any particular old layout, the ISO frogs that are not powered, or non-powered frogs I should say. But anyways, that's a test. It works, so we should be good to go. With that, thank you guys so much for watching, and then for real this time, I'll see you in the next video.